So you've been wanting to research companies, but you don't necessarily have the time to do it yourself, or you don't know how to do it yourself. In this series of videos, I'm going to be going step by step through my entire process from beginning to end on how I find companies, what I look for when I do my initial research on the companies. If they pass my initial research, how do I value and evaluate them after reading their financial statement? I will go step by step, including valuations when we get to that point, in how to evaluate companies. My name is Jason Rivera, and welcome to Value Investing Journey Case Studies. Hey, Jason here. Today's video, I'm going to go over the first part of the owner's earnings calculation in preparation for the owner's earnings free training webinar in 2 weeks. So I took this entire explanation, and I think it's about a 3-page explanation from my valuation and profitability metric template. You can get this for free at using the link below. Sign up for free, subscribe to the newsletter. You get 5 free gifts. This is one of them. And this is a 25 page doc that tells you everything from valuations to owner's earnings to profitability metrics, and you get this for free just for signing up. Again, for free at the link below or above this video. So I will explain this entire explanation and the explanation that's further down here on the original doc. What I want to talk about now is this. I want to do the first part of the calculation. This part right here. This is all very easy information to get. You get this from the income statement, cash flow statement, cash flow statement. So this part we won't do until the webinar because this takes, frankly, a lot of time. There's a lot of nuance to it. Depending on the situation, you might do certain things differently. So I want to do this real quick as a precursor so we don't really have to talk too much about this. We can just kind of do it when we get to the webinar. So let's take this. Actually, I'll just calculate it right here. Okay, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement. That's all you need. One of my previous videos, that's why I told you all you need. That's all you need. Net income. Oh, let's not use this company because their net income is what? That can't be correct. That's because it's not correct. Quarterly. Okay, let's find a different company. Because this is a negative number. So let's try Amazon. Get rid of these. Bring up the financial data, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement. Okay, let's round up for this number. So 8903, and these numbers are in millions, so that's billions. $8.903 billion in the trailing 12-month period. Again, if you've watched any of my videos, 903. I don't put all the numbers in here usually because to save time and confusion. Okay, what's next? Depreciation, amortization should be on the cash flow statement right here. 14,577. And I'll explain why you do all these things in the webinar. Again, I just want to kind of show you the first part of this calculation, then we'll go in depth on the webinar about why this is included, and so on. Plus or minus other non-cash charges. Right here, it's sometimes under different names. So plus 9161. 9161 minus full CapEx. Again, I'll explain why I take full CapEx in the webinar instead of maintenance CapEx. I'll explain why I don't use maintenance CapEx here, and instead I use full CapEx. Okay, CapEx is down here, minus 13,312. Oops, what happened here? Put the wrong place. 14,577 was depreciation amortization. Oh, that was 14,577. 9161. Okay, so I did update that number. So minus, I just was on the wrong place. What was the number again? 13,312. Plus, and then we'll get to this number later. So this is the first part of the calculation on Amazon. Again, very straightforward. Owner's earnings equals net income right here, trailing 12 months. Depreciation amortization, trailing 12 months, plus or minus other non-cash charges, trailing 12 months, minus full CapEx in the trailing 12-month period. We will calculate this number in the webinar 2 weeks. Again, time-consuming, confusing. This is one of probably one of the things I get most questions about in my masterclass is this section right here of the owner's earnings. This and probably TEV, the TEV calculation, are probably the two things that I get asked the most questions about in my masterclass. So we'll spend in, again, 2 weeks time. We should have the free sign up next week. There have been massive delays. My grandpa passed away a couple weeks ago. We're moving from a house in the Tampa area to a new house. I had to coordinate the sale of the sale of my old house and the buying of my new house as the representing real estate agent. Thanksgiving was in there. Family before that was here. And all that stuff. And last week I was without internet as well when we moved in until Thursday afternoon. So craziness, but we will, so there's a slight delay in the webinar, but we'll get to it in 2 weeks. Sign up should be available next week this time. And again, free webinar where we'll go over this entire calculation in depth, all the nuances, why each of these things are in here, what we're trying to figure out with owner's earnings, which I talked about in the first video in this series. And again, most importantly, the nuances in this section, which can be super confusing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to, this entire doc that this came from for free, make sure to sign up for free below. And you'll get 5 gifts. This is one of them. You'll get 5 free gifts along with this as well. That'll help you become a better value investor faster. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.